Yo, what's up guys? This is day 5 for me in Taipei, Taiwan. Good stuff. Yeah, today's one of those days where all I had to do is basically wake up and edit. Yeah, so last night we went to Taipei 101 and we had Din Tai Fung and it was fun. At first I thought it was just gonna be me, Paul, Kyle, and his new girlfriend Mel. But then it turns out we had a window, Luke from Linus Media Group, some other guy, Jake, I think, from Linus Media Group as well. Some other dudes I haven't met before, and Wendell, Robbie Tech. Yeah, I haven't met these guys before. But yeah, it was cool, it was fun. We had a blast. It was a big party, 9 people. And we got a room in the back, our own little big giant round table and shit. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I ordered a lot of food and we just had a massive feast, right? So yeah, after that, we came home, it was 10 o'clock or so, and I just went straight to bed and I knocked out. I actually woke up at 12:30. I woke up and I looked at my phone. I was like, what, 12:30? Nah, fuck that, I ain't getting up. So just put my phone away, went back to sleep, and yeah, I woke up then I woke up at 4:30 or something like that. I'm like, okay, this is better. And then I've been up since. Yeah, I don't know, my body keeps wanting to wake up early. Nah, screw that. But anyways, yeah, today is the middle of our trip. Yeah, it's one of those days where I'm just mainly stuck in the room. We just came back from lunch actually. Paul came over after a couple meetings. He dropped off some work and we went to a Simon noodle shop place up the street. It was raining, so I didn't really feel taking pictures of everything. Also, we were kind of that was a heavy traffic, so I wanted to make sure I didn't get ran over or anything like that. But we found this one place and they had something called Szechuan sauce. I've never had it before and I tried it. It's pretty good. I liked it. But yeah, that's cool. Then we came back and then Paul just went out and he's gonna go buy some Legos actually. Fuck. Paul loves his Legos. Since I ain't got much going on besides work, I wanna give a little mini tour of our place here. But before that, I wanna respond to a comment I got here. And this comment is from Tempest. Love watching your videos, Joe. This may just be a personal editing test, but maybe instead of doing quick cuts to eliminate pauses and stuttering, maybe separate the audio channel and cut that instead and keep a consistent video shot. Just a thought. I know more time consuming. Looking forward to the next one. Hey, cool stuff. Now, yeah, I use a software called Time Bolt. Well, that software basically it does that. It cuts out the audio for you, right? The pauses. So it helps me save some time, right? So when I'm making these videos in particular, when I'm in Vegas or in Taiwan, or just in general, all my videos, I use Time Bolt to basically cut out the silence for me, right? It saves me a lot of time. Now in regards to making one long take, I don't want to do that mainly because one, it'll be kind of boring just to see me go down one alleyway. So it'll be more interesting to see other random shit where I'm walking, this and that. And another thing is usually I'll have a lot of B-roll to cover my my cuts, right, as I'm talking, and then I'll just cut away to my camera just to show you where I'm going or whatever. But yeah, this year I noticed that my vlogs have been different, or my approach has been different, and the main reason is simply that I'm trying not to overwork myself, right? Like you said so here in the comment, yeah, it's time consuming. Yeah, you're right, it is. That's why I don't want to do it. I just want to fucking cut out the silence and deliver my video as fast as possible, right? If you're new to my channel, you started watching my stuff, I'm not aiming to be a big YouTuber in any way. I'm aiming to mainly just have a chill YouTube channel and hang out and chat with you, right? If anything, I want to keep my channel fairly small, in the sense that my channel being small enough that if you were to leave me a comment, I'm able to read it and respond to you, right? Versus having millions of followers and everybody commented me and I can't really keep up, right? Because it'd be too much, right? So I'd rather have a few genuine good followers that are interested in what I'm doing, and I can keep in communication with you, right? So that's mainly my goal with my channel, right? Yeah, I've been doing this for years and I love it, right? But going back to the whole B-roll, long shots or whatever, I've been using my phone to film and having the gimbal for a while. Yeah, I'm at a point now where I just don't like the overall quality of my videos visually, mainly because the quality of the footage from a camera phone is not great, right? I've been trying to keep my setup simple. So if I was to film, I thought it'd be it'd be quicker just to pull out my phone, take some shots, and then put my phone away, right? But the problem with that is that my hand jitters a lot, so it doesn't look as good. If I add the image stabilizer, it does degrade the image a bit. It doesn't look as good. If I have image stabilization, it does crop in a bit more, so I don't like that. Also, like, depending where I'm at, like sometimes having the phone can be a pain in the ass, right? Because if I'm in a dark room or dark environment, the screen is so bright that it just becomes distracting. Before I came to Taiwan, I decided I wanted to get myself a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, you know, that little handheld recorder. So I'm gonna get that very soon, right? Because Halloween is coming up and I wanna make sure I have a good camera for that. So yeah, I don't have much good footage this year because camera is shit, unfortunately. Yeah, when I was walking through the convention center, actually, I was walking by a lot of cool booths, but I was trying to keep up with Pop because we had a meeting to go to, right? So basically I was just filming everything as I was walking by, and I had to cut out a lot of the shit because it was just too jittery, right? You know, one hand I was holding his tripod and the other hand I was holding my camera. And as I was walking, it just looked bad. Even though if I used image stabilizer, it looked bad. Or if I used the warp stabilizer in post, it looked so blurry and just wobbly. I just hate it, right? So yeah, I made the choice. I'm gonna get myself a better camera, and I'm gonna stop using my phone for video recording, right? I mean, I'll still use it, but primarily I do want to get a better handheld device to film, right? So I'm excited for that. But yeah, more down the lines is people are more interested in my vlogs in particular, right? I noticed that. You know, like I made the comment that some of you guys are my cicada followers. You guys just pop up when Computex happens or Vegas, you know, which is fine. Yeah, I wouldn't mind like getting, you know, being able to record some more good footage, and then like if I'm walking around, instead of like having a bunch of jump cuts or whatever, then I could just, you know, cover that with some good B-roll or whatever. So yeah, you're right. It's stuff that I have thought about, but like I said, it's just the situation at the moment. You know, using my smartphone to film and all that, I couldn't really get any good footage to cover any of those jump cuts, right? But yeah, but anyways, that's that. I'm always interested to improve, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna give myself a better camera. So, but now that I answered that, let me give you a tour of our place here. Just to keep it authentic, I'm definitely not cleaning up anything. I'm just leaving everything as is, right? So from the entryway, you know, we got like the sofa here, coffee table, some bookshelves. This thing does have kind of a cabin feel because it has like this wood shed installed. I mean, whatever, it's just cosmetic. Does have a massive TV though, that's pretty cool. I haven't even opened this bookcase. Oh, okay. Oh, there's umbrellas here, that's cool, that's thoughtful. Damn, there's plenty of tissue in here, I didn't know that, that's funny. Okay, that's cool. You did provide some umbrellas, thoughtful, batteries, some lights, LED lights, I like that. Yeah, so far from our experience, like the guy that Paul has been, you know, renting the Airbnb from, he's been very communicative, and he's helped us out to get like a driver and all that stuff from the airport. So, you know, no complaints there. You know, obviously we use the dining table to like to work on. As you can see, we just took all that shit up. Yeah, it's a total chaos, like cables everywhere and so on and so forth. But yeah, whatever. It's we're making it work. Super happy to have this monitor. Makes me happy, and I'm super happy with this chair as well to work with. It makes a massive difference, right? You know, here's the kitchen, microwave, toaster oven, all the good shit. We've had problems with ants. Paul had like a treat, and he got into his bread. Yeah, just basic shit. He had like Din Tai Fung leftovers, so I brought that with us. Like the stoves here are fucking good though, you know? These are like designed for like crazy wok burners. Yeah, that shit gets high. It's pretty massive. I can barely put my hand over it. Yeah, this was designed for high heat. If you know, put a wok, that's pretty good. So yeah, I like the burners. We got and back here we have like a washer and dryer. And it comes with some detergent, softener, or whatever. We got an iron. That's a water heater, and it comes with like some clothing rack, hanging rack here to air dry your stuff. There's even a baby little chair thing here. So I mean, this place is pretty cool in that sense, right? I mean, but I'll get into some negatives. Here's the hallway. So this place has 3 bedrooms. One bedroom we didn't use for anything because it's just 2 of us. This is Paul's room, but I'm not gonna enter there. This is my room. Each room has its own AC unit, which is very appreciative because it gets hot here. Beds are pretty good actually. There's my nightstand, clothes, random shit, my dirty laundry, my carry-on bag, and you know, in here just Just a cabinet. Nothing crazy there. This is my catchy. Yeah, last time we had an Airbnb, I got like pretty bitten by mosquitoes badly, so I brought this thing because I was paranoid. And actually, I'm glad I did, because you can probably see there's some bugs there. There's like 3 at the moment. Yeah, you can see them right there. It doesn't want to focus. You can see them, right? Pretty big motherfuckers, right? Yeah, so it does help, but I mean, the mosquitoes have not been that bad. But either way, I'm glad I got them, because those 3 fuckers that got caught, they deserve to die there, slow and stuck, with the stress of not being able to move, bastards. All right, here's the bathroom. The shower head is actually really good. It's massive. It just pours water on you. There's your sink, hands and knee. And something I guess I learned to appreciate now is the fucking bidet. I never used one, honestly, until I started to come here to Taiwan, and like it seems to be pretty normal here. And as a joke, I used it. And to be honest, I actually like it. Not for any the perverted reasons that I'm sure like 99% of you are thinking right now, but actually, yeah, it's when you take a shit and you wipe your ass, and like it's almost like wiping a Sharpie, it won't stop. Yeah, this helps to like clean your ass for that reason, right? You just dry yourself off and you're done. So I actually do like the bidet. I was gonna show you the outside, but I'm not gonna do that. Just avoid any trolls. I was probably gonna do this later, but might as well, since I have everything set up. First of all, most of all, I just gotta say I really appreciate Asus for the reps Asus for hooking this up. And I think I just want to make a side note about the whole Asus thing. This is just my personal opinion, all right? So I want to make sure I make that clear. This is my opinion. I'm only speaking for myself. Ever since like the whole drama about the whole Asus and like Gamers Nexus, showing how they were customer service aspect of their product experience, they made a video about it. So obviously the sentiment towards Asus is a bit negative, right? So when me and Paul, we made our video for Asus, interviewing JJ. Yeah, you can see that like a lot of negative comments about that. We kind of knew that was gonna happen. However, going through like the comments for that video of Asus, I did find a response of a person saying that people shouldn't hate Asus just because a certain section of the company, in this case, the American customer service, they basically fucked over Gamers Nexus, right? The company is big. There's a lot of people involved. I mean, I'm not saying that's right. Obviously, what they did. Hope things change for the better. But like, yeah, just like it's kind of weird how people are just quick to jump on something, the bandwagon of hating the company just because of a situation, right? Now, I'm not sucking off any corporate people here. People are just too quick to jump on hate because it's fun. And then a week or 2 later, they'll find something else being mad about, and then they'll forget about the Asus thing, right? So, I don't know, just like my 2 cents. But yeah, we have noticed like that backlash making that video a little bit. But it goes with the territory of making content on the internet, right? But besides that, yeah, the reps have been great. So yeah, we met up with the reps. They put this chair on the side, also this monitor, and also like they got us an Uber. And yeah, Paul has their number or their contact info, so most likely either they're gonna send an Uber to pick this thing up, or we're gonna go and drop this off ourselves. Either way, it's very appreciated. Now, the thing about having a chair and why I got hurt last time is simply because the hardness of the wood of a seat is almost like pushing up on my tailbone, and that can actually add more pressure to my lower back, right? Also, something else that sucks is like not being able to adjust like the height of your chair, puts you in a weird angle, obviously. And also like being able to like move around, I can't stretch my back, it's not in a fixed position, right? So I cannot like put myself in a position where I can be more comfortable to work, right? And also like my arms are kind of like dangling and hanging. There's a lot of things that go into a position of you working here for a long periods of time that you don't think about. Yeah, last time in Taiwan, I was working off a cheap chair, right? It was like an office chair at a hotel. As soon as I got back home, I got back pain, right? And I couldn't really do much for like the rest of the week when I got back. Now this thing is totally different. This chair actually comes with a cushion, pads here for the elbows, which is nice. So, it's all relaxed. If I'm working, if I want to stretch, I can actually, stretch out a bit. This does relieve some pressure on my lower back. It's great. At first I didn't understand why, First I thought it was kind of like weird that like, why would I want to move these handles towards the side? But if I try to get closer to like the table here, these things could bump depending on like the height of your chair, right? So you can bump into this thing. See, like they're kind of like bumping into the table here, right? So like these guys twisting out or having that feature on the chair, it is nice. They don't bump. It's actually not a bad thing, right? And this like headrest moves up and down, which is pretty good because if I also like lean back, I could just adjust myself and like kind of like adjust to like the length between my head and my neck. So yeah, it's pretty comfy. Now what I'm showing off is the features that this chair has. I'm not trying to like promote this chair, but I mean like what this chair offers is stuff that maybe I'll suggest for you to look into if you want to buy a chair, right? Me personally, I like the mesh on the back. Like I don't like the solid fabric because when it gets hot, then it just gets really hot, and then like my body cannot breathe. So this does help to like breathe. Personally, this thing had like a weird like lumbar mechanic. I didn't like it, so I tried to like loosen it up because like just the mechanic kind of hurt my back. It was like poking me too much, right? But yeah, overall, everything else standard, rolling, wheels, so on and so forth. Something else that you don't think about when you're sitting a lot is basically as you're working, right? You want to reach around, see how I'm twisting? I want to get something, twist here. I need to get something over here, I twist over here. This helps a lot, being able to twist. Because if you're fixed and you're like just basically moving your upper body, your lower body is fixed, right? And then your upper body is moving. So you're doing this like grinding feature on your lower back area, and that can end up hurting you after a while, right? Being able to move your whole body and rotate is actually very beneficial, right? So now, to make myself more comfortable, I got pads, for my wrist, keyboard, pad, so on and so forth. Obviously, this monitor, you'll know what you need after a while of working, at an office. So you bring all the shit that you need. I was gonna save this review for another day, but yeah, actually, so far this chair I do like. When we went to the Asus booth, they told me that they modified this chair. They got rid of this stuff here, so you don't have this wraparound plastic part because they're gonna make it cheaper, by reducing material costs and all this shit. The main thing I like about this chair is this thing. Yeah, this little elbow pad. I mean, it's all squishy, but here it has an extra like padding for your elbow, right? So if you were to like just put your elbow right on this thing, and you can feel the difference, right? Like I said, I mean, you don't have to get this chair, but I'm just showing you the features that this chair has that I would encourage you to look into on a future purchase, right? For for a chair for yourself. Yeah, but yeah, again, thanks to Asus for this. I got one more video I'm gonna start working on, and we're gonna go to dinner later. So I'm excited for that. And that's really it. Oh, one more thing. Even though we like this Airbnb, there are some negatives. And probably the main thing is like, we noticed like the bathrooms leak. We're so busy, like just like trash builds up and shit like that. Also, having the stove, we only used it maybe twice. So we really don't need to have a full-on kitchen. So we're deciding next year we're just gonna go to a regular hotel. That way, like, obviously a hotel will probably want to maintain their standards. So we'll make sure the room works in the sense that there's no leaks or whatever. We have the benefit of having maids show up and clean the rooms. That can help, save time. So, little things like that we need when we need to stay somewhere, right? So, yeah, if you were to like come to Taiwan, I suggest maybe just go to a hotel, get the room service. Probably be your best bet, I think, in my opinion. Unless you really like to cook, then obviously gear. I think it's the kitchen. That's the main thing. The benefits to you if you want an Airbnb. That and like it does come with a washer and dryer, but we're here for a week. I just take my clothes back home and wash them, so I'm good with that. All right, guys, got nothing else to say. Thanks so much for watching, and see you tomorrow. Peace.